the chief whips, speakers, municipal managers, the provincial government, the premier, members of the executive council, HODs, DG, members of legislature, NCOP, members of parliament, National Assembly. We also like to thank the leadership of the Alliance, the SACP, COSATU, and those members from SANCO who are here in their capacity as MECs, mayors, speakers, treasurers, you name them all. And then COSATU leadership. There is something here that we must deal with, the Mahlatsi factor. The Mahlatsi factor, we must deal with that. You have here Mahlatsi, you have Mahlatsi, you have Mahlatsi all over. In the Free State, it means we can't have a meeting without a Mahlatsi. If you have a meeting and there is no Mahlatsi, it is not a legit meeting. So, I hope we are invited to that family gathering, the Mahlatsi. And the Youth League, the leadership of the Youth League, the Women's League, PC members, officials. You know, sometimes I see this mix here, youth, the eldership. You see the energy here, youth, the exuberance. They are very energetic. And then the measured approach, you are the elders. So you would know who are the elders as we are seated here. For sure, the deputy chairperson does not fall into that category. The secretary does not fall into that category. Worse with the deputy secretary. So there are two elders in this officials. Comrades, we have had this Lekgotla immediately after the national ANC Lekgotla and the many other issues that we have resolved on, agreed on, are well captured in the reports that we have received from the comrades who are reporting here. But I just want us to agree here, comrades. We close this Lekgotla on the note, yeah, comrade Sputla. We agree totally with what needs to happen, and as part that will form our resolution as the province of the Free State. Comrades, we as the Free State, we have a number of challenges. Youth unemployment, poor graduate employment outcomes, labor market mismatch, and brain drain. And these are challenges that the provincial government and the higher education and training system need to address. There is a mismatch, comrades, between labor market demand and higher education and training supply that is undermining the Free State's growth and innovation potential. And this has resulted not only in high unemployment, but also skills shortages. I want to submit that the provincial government and the higher education and training system should address these challenges in the province. The Free State has low levels of self-employed and a low rate of knowledge-based business creation. We need to improve higher education's contribution to entrepreneurship by focusing on growth-oriented technology-based entrepreneurship and on social entrepreneurship, as well as strategies to facilitate transition from the informal to formal economy. Comrades, riding on the success of the province in the education field, especially matric results, we need to really extend this as a basis, as a foundation for us to be able to put into effect and develop a strategy that is aimed at addressing the high levels of unemployment and a large number of the population with low skills. So we need to get into effective lifelong learning provision that will address, as you know, lifelong learning, skills upgrading, reskilling, and other forms of lifelong learning as a matter of urgency in the province. We must be able as a province to articulate a long-term vision and implement an integrated development strategy for all educational institutions in order to effectively deal with capital development, among others, to lead the skills component of the regional strategy that we're talking about for development, to be able to articulate a vision for the economic development of this province, to jointly plan the offering of new programs with the help of market research indicators, plan for the provision of high-level skills for the socio-economic development of this province, coordinate the provision of education and training from a coherent lifelong learning perspective. Our province must prioritize research and development investment and innovation to strengthen the regional research base and improve contribution to the knowledge economy and to better serve the needs of the province and its provincial labor market. We must strengthen the provincial innovation system, the capabilities of the universities to generate jobs and skills, and the need to consolidate R&D policies, including better exploitation of the Free State comparative advantage in a number of niches, including and not limited to water management, agriculture, nanotechnologies, and advanced molecular research. And this includes energy, comrades. With what we have discovered in the province, the the only onshore liquefied natural gas, as well as helium. And this must also speak to us playing a very significant role in the energy transition, just energy transition discussion as a province, to really play a significant role. We know what helium is important for, and we must actually use this effectively to make sure that we build manufacturing industries in the province, but also to play a meaningful role in the development of an energy that is coordinated, that is well distributed, that serves the country better. So we need really to look into these matters and be proactive as a province and in serving the interest of our people and the country. We are not taking advantage of our location. And without we talk, we can do all these things. Space in development is very important. The location is also very important. But we need to take advantage of our situation in the province where we're located, and proximity skills, etc., that we have because of the lagging industries that we had, and that, as I say, lagging deliberately mining. We've got many skills, people who have been working in this sector, and we need to tap into the skills that they have. We should not let it to waste. So I'm raising this. You would realize that I spend time on education, research and development deliberately, because I believe that whatever we want to achieve is not going to come if we are not intentional, if we are not engaging in all these institutions and have a strategy that will address the shortages and also make sure that there is proper balance of all the skills and what that are needed in building our society. The Free State has spent so much money in sending young people to school. We've spent more than 300 million over a period of time. And it is high time that the province should actually get value for the money that they have spent. It can't be correct that we have so many doctors that have been trained, and many of them are not working in the province. Many of them are not accommodated in our province. The reason that we had all this, it was to make sure that we've got all these people to be placed in rural areas everywhere. That's the reason why Cuba was chosen, so that they imbue all these other skills and also to be of service to the people. But I think this also has to go with us when you do not have a strategy to deal with the issues in a very coherent manner. So we committed resources, but we were unable to deal with all the students that were coming from the program that we started. So the province must take this up and must deal with these issues. And that will help us a great deal. We have so many others that have qualified and are at home. They are not doing anything. So we need to really look into this and find a way of making sure that all our skilled people play a meaningful role in the economy of our province. So, having said all this, comrades, the most important thing that is lacking in all of us, in government, Comrade Sputla, is the performance gap. We should develop the action habit. We should really develop the action habit. We know what we should do, but we don't do what we know. Re a tseba o tshwantse re etseng, but a re batle. You have, for instance, people who know that for the success of small businesses, paying them on time for the service that by render relay helps the business. But ke rona ba di bolayang di businesses tsena because we do not pay them on time. Even when the resources are there, officials, hobane fela o ntso bua ka 30 days, whatever you know. I don't know why we should wait for the 30 days when processes di entswe kaofela, still people wait before ka patalwa batho ba. We are killing these small businesses. And in the province, it's like we are doing that deliberately. Or officials in government are not sensitive to this. You can't expect a small business person to be knocking on your door almost every day, asking to be paid, when you know processes have actually, but the only thing about our monster fella go unale power over yena. And that people do not realize the little thing that they fail to do in an impact in the overall thing we achieve. Let us be sensitive. Very sensitive, comrades, in helping these people. They don't have babamba ntse dikoloto. O lo patala sekoloto seno o mo kenyeditse interest a ke ka e gona. And these people are now ka baka la arrogance ya rona. They're not getting the le tšhelete ba entseng kaofela, they're not getting it. Because o swantse ba lo patala ba tline mabitso a bona o sebeditse mahala. Because we are so insensitive. When our hola every month, Modu buila reteli ndinto na kena di bua yena Shakespeare la bua re banna ba ba sesane are dangerous. So aba yema fela ba o bolela re tla gaola hlo. Ala ona le moriro mosweu o thata o tla bua bo re tla gaola hlo. Moa tsa o tla bua gaola hlo. You have to make sure the motto who understand or wetala. Comrades, we must work hardest to develop an ability to be present-based but future-focused. We must master the skill of managing the present while at the same time inventing the future. Babambarona redula re trapped. You're not thinking about the future. Every day, future there's nothing we better. So re kopa makhom. Ha re ke look at same province ya rona. Comrades, as I said, we cannot continue to neglect the role of space and geography in favor of national averages and sectoral plans. Place and location are very important for productivity, growth and development. Economic progress depends largely on the quality of local skills, capable public institutions, reliable infrastructure, and proximity to markets and suppliers. The problem with our province is its dependence on lagging sectors such as mining, as well as our reliance on other related heavy industries. The unique strengths and limitations of each local ecosystem need to be carefully considered as opposed to generic plans that gain little local traction. Who is a generic plan? But how shega in each municipality, space, there will be peculiar conditions saying plan can't work here. So we should be wise enough, intelligent enough, or develop what will work in a particular municipality. It of man traction in a municipality. Regegera igeta batho bana ha ona le ditavern, you know, ntate Magwe wa tseba hore enere ha o qala ha sale ka mora 1994 1990 ha o qeta ntho tse ha e mong a bula tavern, everybody bula tavern. Ha e mong a ya lo caterer, everybody wa cater. Because re hloleha hore re ke re nane beyond what we think is there. So re etsa ntho engwe le engwe re boneng e etsahala, and then be re nana hore re tla ba successful. So up until re developile di skills tseno, re ntse bonnete ba hore re na le province e kgonang ho nka menyetla, we will not go far. Comrades, the Free State has the worst, Comrades Putla, of favorable industry mix and positive place-based factors. I want us, comrade, to know hore engwe ya dintho tsa bohlokwa tso tshwantse re etse ke culture, songs, you know, everything. If re batla ho bua ka social cohesion, re batla ho build a society ya rona le yona, you will remember hore le o arola bapala karolo le kgolo ho developing culture ya rona as Africans, because I understand hore that culture influencer le creativity ya hao, le innovation ya hao, capacity ya innovate. When you suppress that, you're killing your creativity, you're killing your uniqueness. So we must not. What happened in KZN when they realized that their young people go to Gauteng, Olorakota, Oloeta Mino, they decided and made sure but develop that capacity kahare, and then a sound ila hlaha yeno ne ba tseba le bona ba tseba hore ke sound ya Natala or ibitsa ing, but ke sound ya Natala, and they became proud ka yona. We have so many of our young people who are knocking bakopa thuso, but we need to really so that our young people ba ke ba bone hore ho etsalang. Comrades, ntho engwe ya bohlokwa ke ho bokgoni ba rona ba ho bolela ditori tsa rona. Some of you ba se ba di dilemong tsena tsaka would know hore in Nigeria ha ba starta ka film industry, ba startile ka dintho tse nyanyana tse ba ne ba di etsa ona le ibu na le ma. But today that Nollywood, that industry, its second biggest industry and employer in Nigeria, Camera government. Because whilst in business, you begin to tell your stories. But rona re batla hore ditori tsa rona di bolelwe ke batho ba re hunter. You are hunted, you allow the story to be told by a hunter. Tell your story. Change the perception about banaliona karuna. People have this perception or they have so many stories about Rona, re a lawyer. But we need to change these things. The only way we can do that is by getting there, telling the stories, allowing the creative juices tsa bana ba rona hore di ke di ye mono di iponahatsa. And that is an industry o tshwantse re shebe makhomo, seriously. I think telling kaofela di se di buile, I don't have to repeat all these things. But safe to say, the National Development Plan outlines principles. Tseo tshwantse re ilukise ha re batla ho change moruo wa rona. Spatial planning important. Important, re ka bua ka township economy. But how sa change the patterns, special planning patterns? They are meaningless because our towns, our townships were designed hore e tlise level ya hore rona fela re be re consumers. They were planned to turn us into consumers. Ya di product tse tswang somewhere. That is why our sheba di trata tsa rona, they are feeding only Main Street e nkang o ise tropong. Nka tšhelete ena o ise tropong all the time. They are not designed to help you build and have trading taking place in the area and bringing people in your own area and allowing batho ba mono le bona ba trade ba pay. So we need to change these things. We need to understand that there's spatial justice, spatial sustainability, spatial resilience, spatial quality, spatial efficiency. Bomasipala. You just can't do motho a fita ba re ke batla molo mo. You move away from your special planning o nona le yona, wa ikenya, it affects you ha ona taba. Because o shebile molo, o bonana molo ono, o tlotisa tšhelete areeng eo. Ke flight ya di resources in many ways. Because e tshwerwe ke batho ba bang ba sa duleng lo dula mo. Rona re ya ka mesebetsi re etsa di, we need to change. Re ke re etse dintho differently so that we attract batho ba ke batle in our townships. Ho go be le bophelo ka makeisheneng. And we can do this. Ha re ka tlohella fela ra ka ra tswa out of, ra ka ra tswa fela, re trapped in this box. We don't want to think out of the box. E ka re ko re tshwana le ditlou, luka tlou e sheba tlou e kae kae. Ha o ntse train wa fela e fumana pain hore se ka cross a line eo. Le ana le monyetla jwale o so sena pain eno, o so sena ntho e choka. But because e associate that thing, ha e ka cross ya tseba ke pain, it will forever, le bo huge bate, it will forever be trapped more. And this is what is happening with all of us. We are trapped. Re batho nahana out of the box. Ra tshaba o nahana differently. So re a le kopa comrades. A ke rileng re lo ba Free State e ntjha, Free State e matla. We are not building Free State ante re bua tjena ka re ono sna niks. Ona le foundation e strong. Sa rona ko e sebedisa ho tswella pele kaofela rona. We need to hold hands and work together and build this province. So, ke dintho tseno tse ke nahanang hore we have to do this, and once re ka etsa ntho tseno, we would actually re etse dintho tsa bohlokwa. Comrades, we need to build trust between the private and the public sectors, which is central to galvanizing a shift in urban growth and development. Public sector investment in the built environment in a potential to attract significant private sector investment. So, dinto tseno ha re ke re di etse, e nngwe comrades, we need to hold a regulatory interface on municipal and national energy security. Re ke etse symposium hore re discuss dinto tsena hantle, re di understand. We must have this no bala before the end of February, the symposium ya regulatory interface on municipal and national energy security. We must establish a provincial service delivery war room to coordinate, troubleshoot, and do monitoring and evaluation of operations and maintenance plans of municipalities and provincial departments. Each municipality and service delivery or infrastructure department must submit their operations and maintenance plans to the office PS within 30 days to enable our Letsema campaign to be crafted in taking challenges identified into consideration. The communication machinery should be on an overdrive. They should develop a tactical plan to deal with imminent issues while working on a comprehensive communication strategy for the long term. And a clear and a deliberate plan to launch a war on drugs in our communities is very, very important. Our municipal adjustment budget must reflect this urgency, and service delivery, it must be service delivery orientated. So in all these things, comrades, ke rona ba tlameileng hore re etse mosebetsi re tle re tsebe ho tswella pele. As I conclude, I want to invite you all that we must work together toward the common goals, putting our people at the center of everything area. And my comrades, we really going to, I want to disturb, like when we talk to comrades, my comrade about offer a middle finger. When officials met with the departments as well as all those that are concerned, we were not doing this because we're having a situation in Kopano, when things as well were going for local government elections, the mayor deliberately ensured hore o eketswa di salaries o etswa dintho tsena kaofela o hirwa batho ba bangata just with the bonnete ba hore masepala ha sebetse. We are sitting with that problem now. It created deliberately before the elections. Masepala ha function, no. When we have our own deployees out here, oh, they want to show you already, they dare you. Please, comrades, don't dare the ANC. When we ask, if you know South-Kusisi, you should have engaged the officials about Kopanalwe. But people are doing the Indote Saloka. They are doing the Indote Saloka, Macom. So we are going to bring in probity audit and all the tenders that they issue here. In some departments, about the tenders say no. But nobody are fast track. Comrades, I don't know what is going on. The Free State has to stop this circular day. We've got to stop this thing, comrades. We have to use everything collectively to build this province, to serve our people. We can't be small-minded people forever. All that we know, kulwansana, batho ba lapile, batho mesebetsi ha iyo. But energy ya rona e shebana le hore re tsudisana jwang, re destroyana jwang. We can't do this anymore. It has to stop, and it stopped now. We must stop this thing. This madness ya rona must stop. We can't be comrades. Re sa kgone ho buisana. Re sa kgone ho confronta. Because how bua le comrade o feel like are ona le se seng so batlang ho se etsa ho yena. Comrades, personally, and I believe this collective, ha re na energy, honestly. Ya ho tlo shebana le dintho tse petty. We don't have that energy. Energy ya rona ko hore ho na le ntho tse ding. Ha hona ntho e nngwe e ntena ma comrade a ke ba tlo le patela. Ma comrade a rona a tswang ho di-union. Ha ba kena ka hare ho government, ke bona ba senyang, ba frustrateang di-union tse. You are a union leader, you get into government, o a change, o ba something else. Kwena o lwantshang union, kwena o etsang bonnete ba hore ho ba le mathata pakeng tsa o le union tse. So we can't allow these things, Makabane. We can't, honestly. Energy e re hlokang hona jwale ke ya rona kaofela marching together. You know, there are people ba tsamayang ba bolelana ba re lapile. A ke a lapa ko. Ba re lapile. Re desperate. We're desperate. I'm not desperate. I'm not hungry. I'm not hungry. I want you to know that I'm not hungry. I am not desperate. But the ANC has to serve our people. Our people are suffering. Comrades, kana go ne ke kopa fela re ke re swipe wa go re ke re swipe fe a go tlwele luxury eno le yona ngwe fumana o go lo dula mokhukhu o na le suwa ka pelate o bona ro tla gona for a day o gono o kwetse mokhukhu sa gono o bula ka baka la monko. Fiji Allen Rich, the premier will respond immediately, or Allen Rich's situation, Allen Rich must be dealt with. How many times? When that time, long time, how many nixes are problem between the officials, this thing has to come to an end. But obadula meeting, how do you meeting when you won't survive meeting? Ahmad Gabani man, a ke rebele botho. Ha re ke rebele botho. Ha ebe ka nnete botho bo tswile wena, o na le motho a la o kwatisa, wa ba le enga, wa ba le lehloyo. A go rapele, o go ye ba, ha ebe ba tla kgona, ba tla o se, ba ke ba o thuse, o go tlo tseba o serva batho. And there is this thing ya ba bang ba reng ba permanent. Motho o bolella hore o mphumana mona o tla ntshiya mo. When people are not working but desperate about they do the opposite. They don't care. They just don't care. People come. Ba noka, ba kopa, ba kopa, ba kore le fetwile midingwana ba etape. Le fetwile midingwana o sharp. Got elections, you'll be going to these people or ANC or Kopale. How let the time le fetwa midingwana o batho ba. Ka lebitso la ANC. ANC be a dintho tse hantle rona ke rona ba senyang. Ha re stop entwe. Ke itse value system ya hao. Ha e sa tsamaisane le ya ANC. E ya party eo e tla tsamaisanang le yo. ANC e re tlamehile re serve batho. ANC ore o se sebediswa matsong a setjhaba. Ha wena o ikutlwa hore o ya too important o ka ba sebediswa. Tlohella ona le ba bang ba prepared to phamisa ntwe eno be ba sebediswa. Ba prepared. Some of you have grown too important. You are too big, too important. So I think we must go and serve our people. We must. We must do everything possible. Ya hore re tshintse baphelo a batho ba rona. Ha ke qetela, ha bona situation ya botshabelo khona. Let me just show you fela how cruel we have become. You've got 33,000 household or houses tse nang le di-pit latrine ka moo. Tjhelete but e teng e ne ntshitswe for hore ho tloswe di-toilete tseo, ho kenywe di-toilete tseo tse tlisang dignity setjhabeng sa rona. But because o na le batho ba kgwebo ba na le interest ya di-honeysucker tseno, di-trucker tseo ba di sebedisang, everything ya collapse ka masepaleng. Ya collapse ka masepaleng. Batho bano ba 33,000 ha ba fumane service ba fumana tjhelete ya kgutla. This is how cruel we are. Just because o batla ho fumana tjhelete wena o no etse trucker o sebetse e etse dintho tseno, you make sure ha e etsahale ntwe. E nngwe comrade kgolo ke di-officials tsa rona. You've got to make a business, you may have to make a decision. O official kapo business person. O official kapo business person. Make a decision. Batho ba ya tla ho wena o tla ka plan. I think bo comrade Dated bo comrade Mamiki would know. Or ona le project e nngwe ke la etsa le setla le nako e matha. Motho wa tla ka mona ka project e o sebetsa mono mare ke yena matisang automatam project ena ka mo. Ke official wa project wa matha. Embo tshwantse be yena thusang di business study. Man, it's too much. Now, releba mesebetsi ya rona re tla re le batho ba hantle dipelo tsena re di lokisitse botho ba rona bo le bona bo etsa o go rata o sefa ona le batho ba tsebang ba khotsofala jwa wa mona Theiti ha kentse sutu e tshweu mane a etsa pina yana bitwa pina ye simply the best wa mona bonilo ha and a supielo in cafela wa be happy. Jalo bo ba twa re kenye sutu tse tshweu o imagine like ke tse sutu tshweu ka le di batata mangata ola no bareza no wina le khala Amandla
Amandla awethu